Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rosalind. On this channel I feature lifestyle, inspiration, and a lot of self-care. In today's video we are going to talk about natural deodorant and how you can make the switch. Let's get started. Alright, so first things first, I think we need to discuss the differences between deodorants and antiperspirants. So we use the terms interchangeably. We say deodorant for everything, but they're not made quite the same and for the same purpose. Antiperspirants contain aluminum, and this is the reason why a lot of people like to make the switch to deodorant. The aluminum inside of the antiperspirants work to block the sweat from exiting the body, so it stops the odor that is keeping your body dry. And when we're talking about deodorant actually works a little bit differently. It works to neutralize the smell of your natural body odor by masking it. Now, I do want to point out that there's no actual evidence that antiperspirants are bad for you. A lot of people just are switching to a more healthier lifestyle, hence the reason they are going with the more natural deodorants that are on the market. So I personally made the switch to all natural deodorant about 10 years ago. And 10 years ago, there weren't as many products as they are today on the shelves when you go to the store. I started out actually ordering my mixture from a lady on Etsy, and now there are a ton of people that are on Etsy that sells them. But hers actually came in a can, and you would have to dig your fingers in and put it under your arms. But it worked really well. It was a mixture that had some clay in it and had some other properties. And it actually worked for me because I just did not want to use the traditional. I always would have breakouts under my arms. It would always be, you know, red and chafe. So I decided that I wanted to kind of go the natural route. I was already doing that with my food and with my hair. So I decided just to kind of go full circle with it. And what I found is that throughout the years, a lot of other companies kind of jumped on the bandwagon and they were making different versions of it. So I started trying some of the products in the store, and luckily I found one that I really liked. But in finding that, I went through a lot of deodorants, not really knowing the whole process of how it works and how your body needs to adjust to them. I would just try them out for a few days, and if they didn't work, I would go on to the next one. So if you're considering making the switch to natural deodorant, I consider it a 4-phase process. Now, the first thing that you should know during the first phase is that first initial week that you decide to use the deodorant, you may not notice much of a difference. This is kind of due to the fact that the aluminum compounds in the antiperspirant form a gel-like plug that construct your pores in the underarm. So this kind of prevents you from sweating. So it may take a while for you to detox the actual antiperspirant that is in your system. So this shouldn't be a scary process. Your body's gonna naturally detox anything that you put in it for the most part. When you think about cigarettes, when you think about medications that you take them, it takes a while for that to get out of your system. In the same way, if you've been using antiperspirants. So you're gonna go through a period where your body does have to detox, and everybody's different. It may be a couple of days for one person. It could be a week for you. It could be a week and a half for another person. It really just depends on your body, how long you've been using it, how much you apply it. Some people apply it in the morning. Some people apply it at night. Some people do both. So it just really depends on your use of it and how your body reacts to the detoxing process. So during phase 2, when you stop using the antiperspirant, you're going to experience a substantial increase in growth of odor-causing bacteria under the arm. And this is all natural. There was actually a study conducted by the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences and Genomics and Microbiology Lab, and it was found that there was an initial increase of smelly bacteria under the arms of antiperspirant users when they stopped using it. So the deodorant users did not experience the same increase in odor-causing bacteria when they stopped using the underarm products. They even had fewer species of bacteria in their armpits compared to the armpits of participants who use no product at all. And it's so important for you to understand that this process is not going to last forever. Once you get through the detox process, you shouldn't have to worry about detoxing again once your body is used to the new formula that you're using. And this leads us to the third phase. Your body is getting used to the new deodorant that you're wearing. The antiperspirants have worked its way or is still working its way out of the system, and your body is learning how to balance that bacteria. And what you'll notice is that the odor will start to decrease, and you won't have as much of the smell as you had the first and the second week. If you're also experiencing a lot of moisture under your arms, you're gonna notice that that's gonna also subside. It's so interesting how the body can adjust to certain elements that we give it. So if we pay attention to our bodies, we know what's good for our bodies, what's not good for our bodies, what's helping our body. And then in some cases, if we don't know, that's why we have doctors and physicians that can also help tell us things that we may not know that is happening to our bodies. And this actually leads us to the fourth phase. So the fourth phase is the last week for most. Some people, it will take a full 30 days or sometimes a little more for you to go through the entire process. Some people, it could take, about 3 weeks to 4 weeks. It just really depends on your body. But at this point, during the fourth phase, you should be able to smell up under your arm to see what your smell is going to be like. And at that point, whatever you're using as far as the deodorant, luckily, a lot of the products on the market actually have a lot of different scents to choose from. I like a lot of the natural ones that are out there. I think that they work very well, and I've definitely found some that I like. So if you've decided that you want to make the switch, I have a few tips that you can try to help you get you through the detox. The first thing being antibacterial wipes. I would definitely carry some antibacterial wipes in my purse. So if you're out and you're sweating a lot and you feel a little bit uncomfortable, or you feel like you smell up under your arms, you can actually just go to the restroom and wipe up under your arms and you should be fine. So the second thing you can do when you shower at night or shower in the morning is you can use natural antibacterial soap up under your arms. You can also use a charcoal soap up under your arm as well. There are a lot of different types of soaps that you can use up under your arms that are really good. You just need to look at the properties that they have in them and make sure that they're don't have a lot of perfumes and stuff in them, just something that has antibacterial properties in it. Some of them that have the natural oils and stuff may work as well. So the third thing that you can do is carry a travel size natural deodorant with you. A lot of companies now make them in smaller sizes just because of travel regulations. So it really helps you out that you can have a travel size. It's so convenient. Just tuck it in your purse and go. The fourth thing is to take a hot bath. When you take a hot bath, it helps to open your pores and encourages sweating to help flush out toxins. You can also sit in a sauna after you work out, or you can sit in a sauna if you have one at home. That's also a good option as well. So the fifth thing that you can do is apply some type of natural starch powder. Now that can be arrowroot powder, that can be cornstarch under the arms after applying the deodorant. That starch will help to absorb some of the excess moisture you may experience as your body flushes out all the toxins that are trapped inside. You can also use a bentonite clay mask. You can put that under your arms. It's going to help to pull some of those toxins out. You can do it once or twice a week. You can also mix bentonite and apple cider vinegar, a couple of different methods for doing that. And I'll hopefully make a video on some of this stuff that I'm mentioning, mixing together soon. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or suggestions for new videos, go ahead and put the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.